1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumaira Kanwal. The headlines first. Prime Minister says the international community is acknowledging Pakistan's realistic and tangible steps to mitigate impacts of climate change. President says the prudent policies of the government have put the national economy on right track as country becomes economic hub in the region. Pakistan and New Zealand have expressed determination to further strengthen the bilateral relations. Speaker National Assembly has underlined the need to further strengthen Pak-Iran bilateral relations through greater parliamentary and people-to-people contacts. The All-Party Hurriyat Conference has issued a call for complete shutdown in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir on Friday. The final of T20 National Cup will be played between Central Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa in Lahore tonight. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has approved National Climate Change Policy 2021 and National Wildlife Policy 2021 to better deal with environmental issues. He was chairing the third meeting of the Committee on Climate Change in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister directed establishment of a think tank to coordinate efforts between various ministries and to devise out-of-box solutions for climate change mitigation. The Prime Minister said Pakistan established its credibility as a green champion due to flagship 10 billion tree program. Imran Khan said it was our government in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa which undertook the initiative of 1 billion tree tsunami, and now the whole world is following our footsteps. He said the international community is acknowledging Pakistan's realistic and tangible steps to mitigate impacts of climate change. He said the world must help developing countries to deal with the problem. President Dr. Arif Alvi has said prudent policies of the incumbent government have put the national economy on right track and Pakistan has emerged as economic hub in the region. Addressing a ceremony in Karachi today, the President welcomed the locally manufacturing of an automobile in the country and stressed the need to equip the youth with vocational skills to meet market needs. Dr. Arif Alvi said that increase in trade activities must be focused. He further said investment-friendly policies of the government have attracted investors, and that is why the Pakistan Pavilion in Dubai Expo is unique among all pavilions. The President Dr. Arif Alvi stressed the need to further promote image of the country in Committee of Nations. Minister for Energy Hamad Azhar says the efforts to discover natural resources have been accelerated and offshore exploration licenses will be issued in next a few months. This he stated at a ceremony to award licenses for exploration of oil and gas in Attock and Lora Lai districts. The Minister for Energy said the government is also working on new terminals for import of gas. Pakistan and New Zealand have expressed determination to further strengthen bilateral relations between the two countries. The commitment came in a video link interaction between the Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi and his New Zealand's counterpart Ms. Nayaya Mahuta today. Talking to her, Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi urged the world to take concrete steps on war footing to extend economic and humanitarian assistance to Afghanistan. He said time warrants that Afghan people should not be abandoned. The Foreign Minister of New Zealand was appreciative of Pakistan's efforts for safe evacuation of foreign nationals from Kabul. Shah Mahmood Qureshi also briefed his counterpart about the blatant human rights violations being carried out by Indian occupation forces in illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. He further said Pakistan has recently presented a dossier to the world about the Indian war crimes in the occupied territory. This is Radio Pakistan. Speaker National Assembly Asad Qaisar has underlined the need to further strengthen bilateral relations between Pakistan and Iran through greater parliamentary and people-to-people contacts. Talking to a visiting Iranian parliamentary delegation in Islamabad today, he said cooperation in the areas of trade and energy is in its mutual interest of both the countries. He further said there is a need to further bolster economic activities at Pak-Iran borders to increase the volume of trade between the two countries. The speaker said unity is need of the hour to cope with the challenges faced by Muslim Ummah. Head of the Iranian parliamentary delegation Ahmad Amir Abdi Farhani commended Pakistan's efforts for peace in the region. The Iranian delegation said they value their relations with Pakistan. Minister for Religious Affairs Dr. Peer Nurul Haq Qadri has said Islam emphasizes on the rights of minorities and women more than any other religion in the world. Addressing a seminar in connection with the rights of women and minorities in Islamabad today, he said Islam is a religion of peace. He further said the Constitution of Pakistan is also guarantees protection of rights for minorities and women. The minister said minorities are enjoying full religious freedom in Pakistan and no one can deprive minorities of their due rights. Speaking on the occasion, Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Religious Harmony, Maulana Tahir Mahmood Ashrafi, said the government is striving to maintain complete interfaith harmony in the country. He further said no one would be allowed to spread religious hatred in the society. Allama Tahir Ashrafi said Islam does not create hurdles in any way of women to get education and to do trade. Prime Minister Imran Khan's Special Assistant on CPAC Affairs Khalid Mansoor visited Rashaka's Special Economic Zone in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa today to review the progress of development of the zone. He was briefed about the progress of development of the zone. It was informed to him that provision of utilities like electricity are progressing as per agreed timelines, while other necessary infrastructure is also being put in place and the work is progressing smoothly. It was also informed that a large number of investors have indicated their interest and applied for allotment of industrial plots. The SAPM directed developers to make a marketing plan to Rashaki to attract quality investments in the zone. He emphasized the need for vocational training of locals to meet future skilled manpower requirement of industries in the zone. The SAPM also visited construction site of steel factory by Century Steel, which is the first enterprise to have started its construction activity in this CPAC Special Economic Zone. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred one more Kashmiri youth in Taral area of Pulwama district today. According to Kashmir Media Service, this has raised a 3-day toll to 8 in the territory. Sikh leaders advocate Devinder Singh Bahal and Narinder Singh Khalsa during a visit to the residence of slain school principal Satinder Kaur in Srinagar called for Sikh Muslim unity to thwart evil designs of RSS-backed Modi regime. The All-Party Hurriyat Conference AJK chapter organized a protest demonstration in front of the Indian High Commission in Islamabad today against the Indian oppression and barbarism in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The All-Party Hurriyat Conference has reiterated its call for complete shutdown on Friday to protest against Indian government's machinations to suppress the ongoing struggle of Kashmiris for securing their inalienable right to self-determination. The Washington-based World Kashmir Awareness Forum in a statement said that Indian military occupation poses an existential threat to the Kashmiris living in occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Palestinian Prime Minister Mohammed Eshtai says improving humanitarian situations in the Palestinian territories cannot be an alternative to a political solution. In a statement, he said without reaching a political framework to end the Israeli occupation and establishment of an independent Palestinian state, the economic difficulties will keep repeating. Saudi-led coalition fighting in Yemen has destroyed 2 explosive-laden boats used by Houthi groups in an attack in the south of Red Sea. This was confirmed by Saudi State TV today. The final of National T20 Cricket Cup will be played between Central Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa at Lahore tonight. The match will start at 7:30 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. And finally, the weather. Mainly dry weather is expected in most parts of the country and hot in the plains areas during the next 12 hours. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.